back everyone, this is the unboxing of the Tales of Symphonia Collector's Edition. Just turn my PS3 off at the moment. It's playing Final Fantasy 14. This is the package, the box art, what you get with it, which is pretty awesome. That's the contents inside, which I'm going to have a little gripe about in a minute. That is the back, explain the contents and a bit about the game. There's the other side, there's the top, and there's the bottom. So let's get this open. This cost me £63 off Shop2 because at the time it was a gold reward. Other than that, I would have had to pay, I think it was 65 or 70 normal price, which to be honest is still a lot considering we didn't get a few things that the US version got. So let's get it open. I'm trying not to ruin the box here. I don't know why I pulled it. I should have just busted it. That's all purpose of. But there it is. This is just a slipcover. So move that out the way for now. So yeah, nice little box. You get it in, exclusive artwork. Yeah. I'll show you the contents and then I'll get on to mourning what I want to mourn about. There's my dog barking. There's a giant manual that we usually get, which is common with a lot of our RPGs and stuff like that. We get these usually big manuals. It's not in colour or anything, but it is pretty thick. It's a lot of different languages, so only a little bit of that is actually English. So there's that. Set that to one side. Obviously you get the game, which a few people probably mourn and be like, oh, but it's not sealed. The box is sealed itself, so to those people, shut up. Yeah, pretty nice artwork. Again, stuff detailing about the game and stuff on the back. We don't get the soundtrack on 4 discs. Rather we get just 2 discs. So we get the Tales of Symphonia and we get the Tales of Symphonia Radiant Dawn? Is it called? Dawn of the New World. Radiant Dawn is a completely different game. Sorry. It's not my fault. I've never played the Wii version, unless I have played a little bit, but what I recall is I've never played it, so this is basically my first time playing it. Radiant Dawn, I think it's Fire Emblem, maybe. I don't know why I said Radiant Dawn. But yeah, disc 1's the soundtrack, disc 2 is the soundtrack for the other game. The US version got 4 discs, but I think it's the same amount of songs on ours as well, but I don't get why we got 2 discs instead of 4. I thought it was like cool that they got a case and stuff. Obviously you get the game. I'm quite disappointed with the artwork on the inside because it's just the track listing for each thing. So you get 44 songs on 1 disc, on disc 2, and then you get 54 songs on the other disc. But in the US version they have a reversible cover, which I was looking forward to in ours, but we didn't get that either, so that's kind of disappointing. But yeah, can't wait to play this. It's my favourite Tales of game. Sorry for the glare, it's hard to get this camera in a good enough angle. Next is the unreleased, well it's now released, but unreleased manga book of the Tales of Symphonia games. It basically bridges the gap between Symphonia and oh, wow, I keep forgetting what that's called actually. Dawn of the New World. But yeah, it's supposed to bridge a gap between that, what I've heard. I've obviously never read it because we never ever got it, but be some nice reading, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty awesome. And now for the figurines that you get with it, which these look pretty awesome. What I've seen of them. I haven't actually obviously seen them in person, so this is going to be cool. You know what? Screw it! I'm just going to use the trusty old keys, like I always do. I don't know why I just didn't do this in the first place. Probably because I won't put it. There we go. Don't know why I just didn't do that in the first place, but whatever. And here are the figurines, which is nice. It's like different compartments for each figure, which is pretty cool. They come all separated and stuff, so you basically have to put them together. So we'll probably have a jump cut to that, and I will catch you in a bit. And I'm back. I thought, like I said previously, I'll put them together. First is Lloyd. I'll just change this. First is Lloyd, which is a really, really nice figurine. Like, really high quality. I like how this back piece just shoves right into the spine, and it's like, yeah. But there's Lloyd, which is pretty awesome. Next is, ooh, be careful with this one. Next is Colette, which is a pretty detailed, chibi figurine, which is pretty awesome. This one's a bit dodgy, this one. Well, it's not dodgy, it just doesn't like to stand straight, more or less. I don't know why. This one's Emil, or however you like to say his name. I think this one's from, yep, forgot the name already. Dawn of the New World, that's, yep. Well, this is pretty detailed figurine, also, which is pretty cool. And that, ooh, I have to take this off. This. Oh, keep dropping it. Let me just stand it up. Jesus. And this is Marta. Or Marta. Sorry. Which is pretty cool. Again, pretty cool. And yeah, Tenebrae or Tembrae, if the E, one of the E's silent, I'm pretty sure. It's Tenebrae, but you get this, which well, I'll show you this first off. You get this, which is pretty cool. And this basically sits on top of here. It's a shame that it didn't put a little stub there so you could like click it into place. Obviously it'd look a bit weird, but it would have been pretty awesome if they did, so that wouldn't fall. But yeah, I really like the quality of the figurines. They're pretty awesome. I will have them displayed somewhere when I can find somewhere to put them. But yeah, very pleased with the figurines. We'll be reading this later, so this is something I look forward to. so I'll probably play Tales of Symphonia again, enjoy that so much like I did on GameCube. Then read this, then I'll probably jump into Dawn of the New World, and not Radiant Dawn, because that ain't Tales of Symphonia, because I'm stupid. But yep, there's the game again, which is pretty cool. Love it. And there's a giant ass manual. But yeah, basically the few things I want to gripe about is basically we didn't get an art book. The US version got an art book, which yeah, fair enough, it was probably about the size of this. They could have just made this an art book and give us a standard manual inside the case, but no, we didn't get the art book. The other thing that really annoyed me as well, I'm a massive steelbook collector. I really enjoy steelbooks, like ones that I really like. I won't just collect any, I collect ones that I really enjoy, especially from a game series that I really like. We didn't get it. We didn't get the steelbook, which was really annoying, so I'm going to have to probably buy that separately off eBay, which is probably going to cost out the ass. It really pissed me off. That annoyed me, the art book annoyed me, and the 4-disc soundtrack, even though we got the same, apparently we got the same amount of songs on there. I think it was 95 songs, maybe. Yeah, about 90 something. Anyways, add the numbers together, what I said earlier. But basically it really did kind of annoy me that we didn't get a 4-disc soundtrack. I mean, yeah, fair enough, it's more discs and they just easily put them on 2 discs, but it had its own case and artwork and stuff, which we didn't get. We just got this and then that, which, you know, fair enough, whatever. The only reason why I thought annoys me is the fact that we pay like what, 63, 65, 70 depending on where you go, and it's $100 in the US. That might not sound like, that might sound a lot to some people, but to us that converts to what, like 50 odd pound, 55, 56, maybe just 60, something like that. So to me it was kind of like, that's cheaper, but yet they get more stuff. So okay. Like, I'm not annoyed. I'm annoyed at Namco for not actually thinking, oh well, guess what, we will give you this, but they didn't. But other than that, I do like the collector's edition. Apart from, you know, obviously we didn't get as much, I do still like the collector's edition. It could have easily been like £45 maybe, considering the game's like what, 25. And the fact that I think Game completely lied out their ass as well, because I'm pretty sure they put what the US version got, but we didn't get. And then I think they actually updated it not so long ago, and now it's out of stock. So yeah, there's my dog who likes to mess my bed up and grunt a lot. But yeah, other than that, I am pretty excited to play the Tales of Symphonia, especially Dawn. I'm going to read it here. Dawn of the New World. I keep forgetting. I'm just going to call it Tales of Symphonia 2. Screw it. It's easy for me to say, and I'm too stupid. But yeah, anyways, I am enjoying. I am enjoying. I am looking forward to playing through Tales of Symphonia again. It's been a while, to be honest. I did sell my GameCube version a long time ago because of money and stuff like that, to pay off stuff. Now that I finally have it again in glorious HD, which will be pretty awesome to relive, yeah, I look forward to it. And I also playing Dawn of a New World. Wow, I actually remembered it that time. So yeah, I do look forward to playing that. Never played it before, unless I have played a little bit, like I said previously. But yeah, I look forward to playing that, and I can't wait. So yeah. Apparently well, obviously this isn't the GameCube version on PS3. It's the PS2 version, which got released in Japan, I think. And they got quite a few bonus stuff and all that stuff, like art and stuff like that, or artes, however you want to say it. Well, I say art. Like they got a bit more content than the GameCube version got, so I'm looking forward to see this new stuff. And again, Dawn of a New World, can't wait to play that. And I can't wait to read the manga. That is one thing that I've really wanted to read for a while now. Seeing it, I'm just like, no, speak Japanese. I can't read Japanese. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading and playing. And in glorious HD, which should look a lot better. Hopefully, you know, it'll look better than the convert. Well, it'll look better than Xillia. Personally, I didn't enjoy Xillia as much as I wanted. I only played like what, I don't know how many hours, but I played quite a bit of it. And to be honest, the hype killed that game for me. It wasn't as good as what everyone was shouting about, and it was just I think the last Tales of games that I truly enjoyed was Fantasia, Symphonia. I can see Dawn of New World being quite enjoyable, and Vesperia. Tales of Symphonia is pretty good as well. Tales of the Abyss is okay, but it has, you know, whiny bitch in it. You all surely should know what that is. Yeah, Graces and Xillia didn't really do it for me, sadly. But I will finish them at one point. But yeah, that is the unboxing of Tales of Symphonia HD Collection, or Tales of Symphonia Chronicles HD Collection, or whatever you like to say it. Still, despite the flaws of the collector's edition the stuff that we didn't get, it's still overall a nice collector's edition. So I don't say buy it at full price, even though it's very limited. But if you can actually find it really cheap, I'd pick it up. But for full price, it's not really. Import the US version, I say, because it's way better. And I'm probably gonna get the steelbook and art book off eBay, and it's probably gonna cost me out the ass. But that steelbook, I really want that steelbook, because Tales of Symphonia is my favourite Tales of game. So anyway, keep being awesome, eat chicken and play Metal Gear Solid. Goodbye.